Coach, this is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Bring it up.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Say 180. 44 to Mike. Watch your slack. Watch your slack. Watch your slack. Ready?
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Push him back. Push him back.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Flush to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Gun.
3rd and 2, Newton. Out to his left. He may try and run for this. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Set. 60 on. Mike spot forward. Yeah. You don't want none. Check it. 64. Wait.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 3.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second and very short, Jackson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Smith catches left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
A gain of 14 for the second play in a row. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You're the smart, right? Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. He's at the 50, the 40. He's at the 30, 20, 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they've got some field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Rabbit. Alert flare. Kill. Set. Hut. Hayward. Mike, take off.
Here's Jackson. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. 22 yards there, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
So
line.
from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun against the Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Jackson, option right.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
It's our field.
From the gun, Jackson. And Adams has it. Good play. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Good track, good track. Check 26, check off. Sponge. No. Motion. Smoke.
So that'll back him up 5.
Get ready.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game. After the penalty, it's Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to draw on second down. Jackson. As he pulls it in. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
To Equanimeous St. Brown. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So first and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. Jackson will keep it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Tyree Jackson scoring on the sneak from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs.
Gun.
From the gun, here's Newton. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will be sound now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
After the interception, here's Jackson. It's caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Vincent Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. To try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We play to win. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they don't get up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, there's no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get? First time. Get back to something close to that, and maybe we can get this game tied up.
First down, Carolina.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one was going to blow up in their faces.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Ready? We're gonna set. Ready? Express!
Here we go.
44 is the mic. 40. Look at it.
Throwing on second and long.
Let's go, defense.
Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20.
Let's
A
go.
big play there for Carolina. 48 yards. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Down only to the 18. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Don't be mad. Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Express! I'm coming after you. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
On second and 9, Newton eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Ready to 8. Watch the out. Watch the out. 8. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Express!
Coming. Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. Check it.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Fourth down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. And Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite segments, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? you adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game. Without a doubt, show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Now this shooter is running back on the backfield and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
We're pretty quiet. Zoom.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the help.
56 to Mike, boys.
22, Jet, Palmer. 22, Jet, Palmer. Come on.
Mike, 56.
Now Jackson throwing again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here I come.
Check 13. Check 13. Slam.
And the blitz does come. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bruce Irvin able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time touchdown in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they...
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashan Gary racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
20.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because if you're the only one, I don't know if that was the case here, but the result was the same. No one forward, quarterback was hit.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Christian McCaffrey, last year's catch leader among running backs, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
To the set. White 33. 8. Kill.
Check safety.
Great. What is it?
Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable for Grant. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. It'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go, D. Let's
go. Switch.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Rotate. Spell.
Shit. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
To throw again. He's going to fire it deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Match box. Right. Yeah. Motion. 2-6. Motion.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Jackson from the shotgun. This one to the right. Valdez Scantling. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Fresno.
Shot.
Mike 5'4".
Again, Jackson.
Here I come again.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Equanimous St. Brown, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. If you're going to throw for it there, nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you. Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Well, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Newton going back to Moore. This time he's got it complete. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
That's it, baby.
A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
And the Panthers first down.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
To throw on 3rd down. Staying on his feet. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter play. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. I'm coming.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Defense wins championships, baby.
Yo. Mike 56, right there, right there.
Hustle. Hey.
Jackson. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just outside his own goal line. Is the distance on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Hey.
A pretty good looking run there on 1st first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. With the left side, that's caught by Moore. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Check 3.
Newton now to throw. And he can't quite corral it defensively. Maybe some space to go the other direction if he had caught it. That brings up 4th down now. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Newton forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big one. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a first set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still running away from the other on time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
They get the penalty yardage back, plus 5 more as they get it to 2nd and 5. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, the left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 31, check 31. Great stone. Drive on. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Mike 56, Mike 56. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. 56. Mike, 56.
Jackson's going to throw. Ball's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Jackson. And an alley to run. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Undercrunch. Undercrunch. Hayward. 59 Mike. 59 Mike.
Here's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct, and what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 20.
He'll look to throw. He's going out flat. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for Carolina. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Big play coming from the Panthers. They'll go for 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
22, Jet, bomber, kill.
He's back to throw. Smith catches left side. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing down is Jackson. Got an open man. It's Valdez Scantling. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Right. Check Mike 54. Mike, it's free. You ain't got go. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Echo. Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm going.
To throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Two check plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
2 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, befitting a tight game like this, it all came down to the wire. But in the end, the field goal to win, it goes begging.
Oh, man, that is a tough way to lose a football game. You put yourself in position, and you give yourself a chance. But it's just not meant to be.
Brings up second and 11.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Panthers, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody. Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. And read. Rotate. Spell.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Here's the second year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch twist. Ball. Twist.
Now Jackson.
Switch.
Hits it to Dixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
We play to win. Let's go.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Army.
Mike. Check 55, Mike. I got you.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Back.
To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that's going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Let's go.
Right back to Conner here on first. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check nickel.
On first and 10 is counted. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Double tight. Hey, 4 down.
What is that?
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Set! 180! Alert!
Cut!
Watch this 8!
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Check 99!
Easy. Show that bench release and go. Mike 50. Blue, first time.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn yet another first down. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's McDonald. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Alert! He's coming! What is that?
Then to throw again. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards.
How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Don't get nervous.
43.
Play fake to counter. Now Roethlisberger. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it second down and 12.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch.
Jack 16. Bravo.
Check. 43's the mic. 43's the mic.
These two.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 43's the mic.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Ready? Blue 30.
Mike 50, huh? Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete, right around the 8. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Middle.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Switch. Check.
Hey.
Check.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete on the throw. It's 3rd down and goal at the 6-yard line.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? On 3rd down, here's Samuels. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Samuels, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So on 3rd down, they dialed up the draw play. It worked. Got him in the end zone.
As one of our colleagues likes to say, calling the draw, everyone wants to yell all the time when the draw doesn't work. Like, what kind of play call was that? But it takes a little bit of fortitude to do that because you may catch them with the element of surprise and hit it. And in this case, they hit it for pay dirt.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Now a deep ball here, Coleman just past the 50. They're able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty.
Watch that in.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Hey, check.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Steelers' 30-yard line.
Set, ready. Shoot to Pittsburgh. Delta.
I know he ain't got it. Mike.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Big Ben and the Steelers with 1st and 10. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Alert.
Now Roethlisberger. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tighten up.
Roethlisberger will hand the counter. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Get in the weight room.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Lock 80!
Pick me up.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Pressure, he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Here we go again.
Roethlisberger. Over the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. Roethlisberger now nearly perfect. 9 and 10 in this 1st half. It's 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Ready?
Roethlisberger now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And he missed it. It's no good. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Trying something.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Lane, the rookie from Michigan State. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
Because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
50. Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go, D. Big series right here. 50. Tighten up, tighten up.
Again, it's Connor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Set! Like 80! Like 50! Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist! Twist, 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 twist!
Mike's 50.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. For a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jordan Evans picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Now it's Roethlisberger. Pressure gets to him again. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Watch the back.
22, 44.
Now Ben on third and long. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go, let's go.
At their own 13-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Check 55. Check 55 to Mike.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. He's got it in, complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. And away in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 95 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here we go, here we go.
Got
Black
4.
20.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Tight left, tight left. 4 down, 4.
Black, go, go.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back counter. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's going to be able to catch the football. It doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Ready? Black 20.
Hey, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here.
Hey.
50, Mike, 50. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Snickers, 66. 50. Black 1.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And the Steelers 1st down.
All right, now. Right 80.
Roethlisberger now.
Hey,
13 of 16
alert.
throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And McDonald here over the middle. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 3rd.
152 fighter.
Ben to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only maybe they're returning that for a touchdown. The offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. From the 36, Roethlisberger over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Complete to Juju Smith-Schuster. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Like 5.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake to counter. Now Roethlisberger going deep for Moncrief. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely ready to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it rain out here. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
He's checking crap.
Alert.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster is complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there in a first down.
You can't block me.
They give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, that can be your safety valve. We saw right there.
Yeah, they picked up a first down for them, too.
Roethlisberger throwing complete to McDonald. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. To throw again is Roethlisberger. His throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Mike's 50.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Incomplete.
Well, with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there. Hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
It's still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Let's go!
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Hatchet, hatchet. Shady weapon. Crunch, crunch.
Jackson, option right. And an out of the run. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. And this one's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Wide, get wide. Bang, 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 bang.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Joker. 64. Weak. Slam. Single.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They run again with Hines. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Shift. That's it.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Artie Burns, former first-rounder, there to break that one up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
You're going to see me in your nightmare. 49, check 49.
It's 3. 22. Come. Go.
If you kill it, motion me out.
Go. Mike's 50. High 7.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Defense.
Mike's 50.
They'll try and throw for him to Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they hit the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
Hey, alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Man, he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down at the 45. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. He'll look to throw. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
No foul.
He's back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Eight.
Here's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's go, D, let's go.
These two.
Hey, let's get there.
Show that bench release and go.
To throw. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Dante Moncrief in the final minute. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you've got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
This is all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. This quarterback now, just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10.
Yep, go. Mike 55, Mike 55. Bring it. Off. 55 is Mike, guys, 55.
They'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to Batson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
Quick dash. Come. Check. Hey. Watch that. Hey, switch gears. Topper. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that.
Throwing down is Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Whip. Watch the whip. It's the 6. Pull it.
Now Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 60 out long. Mike 50. Here we go.
Here's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Boyd. But he is out of bounds but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down.
Here we go. Hey, over. That's a slant. Over. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Bring it. Mike 50.
Jackson to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Jackson from the shotgun. Dixon complete. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 16 yards on the play. And they're going to face a third down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. 18's moving. In your face. Hey, exit.
One last shot for Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darqueze Dennard. We were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Cincinnati, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.